first of 14. Racing, V Marina is out reasonably well. Pride of Sarah shows up early. Big Time Racer goes well. Big Time Racer matched here by V Marina, then Don't Mention It, who eases off the rail. Pride of Sarah's around that. Getting a run through the rail is Corborn Kaz. They cut away on the rest, Corborn Mac, Corborn Gibbo, and back with him Buddy Swift, no chance. Charge down the straight, Don't Mention It out wide. Corborn Kaz closer in, Don't Mention It breaks a maiden status for Don't Mention the Wheeling Girls. From Corborn Kaz and Pride of Sarah, V Marina. Back with that was Corborn Gibbo, Corborn Mac, Big Time Racer, and Buddy Swift, a winner Wednesday. Comes in last today. Racing, Stay Frosty out about third. Best away here is Walnut, and right beside it Wong all along, then Stay Frosty. Corborn looks, Stay Frosty moved out on Corborn looks. Getting through was Nunu, and it can finish. And driving through on the inside was Tomorrow Star, and trying to follow them through there was CIA and Corborn Kai. Dashing to the leaders Wong all along, but Nunu just lines it up and comes on by CIA as well. Nunu over the top there, Wong all along. CIA got to third, Walnut was fourth, then Corborn Kai, Tomorrow Star. Stay Frosty ran out on Corborn looks into that first bend, and that was the end of them. They come in at the rear of the field. And we are racing. Big Time Rise was slow to go, and Electra Spider's made one of our good beginnings, and here's Boris goes up the outside and tucked in the inside, and Hans is handy enough as well. They'll be followed through there by Corborn Frost, who's found the rail. Behind that to Sue Baxter, Need You. Big Time Rise, no way, and Casual Sip. Electra Spider in front. Here's Boris, tries hard and Enhancer. Here's Boris over the top. Another upset here from Electra Spider and Enhancer. Maybe Big Time Rise for fourth. Right there we had Need You, and Corborn Frost wasn't too far away either too. Still in that photo. Behind them then to Sue Baxter and Casual Sipper, unfortunately a margin last. Set. Racing, Mark's Boy away fairly. Best away here, Corborn Jared. Very slow there was Corborn Nath, comes out last. Corborn Jared the leader. Mark's Boy tucks up the inside. Round the outside, Corborn Meza with Purpose is followed through there by Robin Zahud. Gets dangerously close to the inside. Followed around the corner then by Corborn Nath. We've got Angie Zah back out wider. We've got Corborn Foxy and Big Time Jess, but Mark's Boy kicks out and scores on Robin Zahud. Third, tight Corborn Jared or Corborn Meza, and there was not too much in that. Followed through by Corborn Nath off that slow beginning. Back in the race we had Corborn Foxy, Big Time Jess and Angie Zah. Racing now, I'm a Lucky Zah stepped quite nicely the inside. Big Time Summer as well, and poking up between them was Khaleesi and Corborn Gunner, who tucks up behind the leader now. And they'll be followed back in the pack here by Adrenaline Kick on the inside of that, then Sammy Baxter. We've got Banshee Boy and Thrilling Cassie well back on the corner. I'm a Lucky Zah leads. On the inside, Corborn Gunner has a lick. Behind them, Khaleesi and Big Time Summer. I'm a Lucky Zah kicks out and scores nicely here on Corborn Gunner. And they would be followed through then by Big Time Summer and Khaleesi. That was tight. Maybe Khaleesi the outside, Big Time Summer. Not a great deal in that. Behind them we had Banshee Boy and Adrenaline Kick. Sammy Baxter back with Thrilling Cassie. Racing, Jugatui bounds out nicely, although Corborn Potsy has come with it and through on the inside to unawares. Jugatui leads. Corborn Potsy's annoying at the outside. Just in behind them was unawares. They'd be followed around then by Mighty Mac. Behind them to Good Time Lady Homebush Rocky. Well back on the race to second time and Brent. Jugatui in front from Corborn Potsy, driving the inside unawares. Jugatui 4 from 4. Unawares to second on Corborn Potsy, followed through by Mighty Mac, Homebush Rocky. Brent, Good Time Lady, and second time. Racing now, Daisy Lara, even break and starting to work forward, but Corborn Hint leads off the inside, and coming after it was Air Express to a clear second. Viva La Vixen is third, and then we've got Daisy Lara, Too Much to Do. Thrilling Berry next through, Corborn Maddie not today, nor Corborn Gill, or Nathan. Corborn Hint in front, rounded up by Air Express, and charging between them Viva La Vixen. Air Express, Viva La Vixen, flying to third was Daisy Lara, picked up Corborn Hint, who was fourth. Thrilling Berry headed in the next brigade, followed through by Corborn Maddie, Corborn Gill, and Nathan. We're away, Big Time Thinker a touch slow. Fall from Grace was fair, starts to move forward, but Stormy Days gets there first. Fall from Grace goes past Stormy Days, and now Big Time Thinker around the outside, followed through there by Dushin to Cool Rhythm. Behind these runners then Rain and Tears, Americano, and back last of all here is Big Time Rain. Fall from Grace in front, Big Time Thinker having a lick at it, then Stormy Days and Rain and Tears. In nicely Fall from Grace. From Big Time Thinker, Stormy Days. Up for fourth was Cool Rhythm, over Rain and Tears, and then Big Time Rain. Americano back towards the tail with Douche. Ready. Racing, Geordie Who midfield, Watch My Back was last away here and going to a clear lead. Big Time Coffee by 3 or 4 lengths on Geordie Who, kicking up around Speedy Dispatch, and going forward was Citrus Appeal. Running the inside now and starting to make some ground was Watch My Back. Further back in the race we got a Power Gavin mobilises well back, and so too Unbeknown. On the corner, Big Time Coffee in front, Geordie Who sets after it, Watch My Back making ground, then Speedy Dispatch. Geordie Who over the top and will score from Big Time Coffee. Slashing run, Watch My Back after that finish, after that start. The finish was good, ran third. Followed through there by Speedy Dispatch. A Power Gavin was back and behind those runners. And then back in the pack, we would have had Mobilise and Citrus Appeal dropped out. Favourites 3 and 7 dominant in the market set. Racing, Big Time Power was slow. Corborn Crowy's got out nicely today. Badly away, Trick Me Vara's missed it by several. Corborn Crowy's burned off Wine Vara for the lead, and Kirkham Harvey is next through. Big Time Power's got some ground to make up, starts to now, followed by Unverified Act Naturally. Further back, Lulu Blue, and after bombing the start, Trick Me Vara's going to run wide on the corner. Corborn Crowy's a mile in front. Big Time Power coming after it. Further back to Wine Vara, and back in the pack to Kirkham Harvey. He was stopping Corborn Crowy, but he got there from Big Time Power, made up an acre of ground up the straight. Wineborough was third and bold enough. It's followed through there by Kirkham Harvey. Lulu Blue, alongside of that was Unverified and Act Naturally, and not a happy debut on the track for Trick Me Vara. Expect the favourite to be near them early. She's the 6 ready. Racing. Oh, she jumps first. Gets headed off there by Lady Zena. Goes to the lead on Big Time Bell. You take $1.10 here, but let's see what happens. Just in behind them there is Bernie's Boy. They'd be followed then by Charlie Bobo. Round the outside, Corborn Muzzle. We break here. We've got Scodelario, Arcane Rampage. And back with that is Big Time Lone Star. Where's Bell? She goes to the inside here. Bernie's Boy gives her a race. Then Charlie Bobo and battling away Corborn Muzzle. Bernie's Boy's going to beat Big Time Bell. Followed through there by Charlie Bobo. And Corborn Muzzer probably fourth there over Scodelario and Lady Zena. Racing, Takamori fair break and Corborn Clover the same swiftly. Chloe gets out well. Vegas Danny rails under that. Pushing through was Mr. Mays the inside. Vegas Danny leads on Mr. Mays. Round the outside, Big Time Jason. Oh, there's trouble up front there and Vegas Danny went back fast. I'm going to go back to the top again. It's Mr. Mays the inside of Big Time Jason. Now sneaking through the inside as Map My Run starts to drive. Swiftly Chloe out wider. Further back Big Time Lady Corborn Clover. Swiftly Chloe over the top. She was reinstated. She wins. Swiftly Chloe over Big Time Jason. Mr. Mays the inside, followed across there by Big Time Lady. And behind them in a race of changing fortunes, we would have had Map My Run, Takamori Corborn Clover, and Vegas Danny. Racing. Big Time on Fire's in the mix somewhere. Plum Crazy was slow. Leading out Stole Me Car by 2 on Big Time on Fire, followed through by Opawa Gumsy. Around that there we had Bright Eyes Soul and You Know Again out wide. Further back in the race then to El Cudia, Wet Chester, Plum Crazy. In the straight, Stole Me Car's going well. Big Time on Fire can't reach it. Further back then to Opawa Gumsy, Bright Eyes Soul. Stole Me Car on Big Time on Fire. Opawa Gumsy followed through there by You Know Again, El Cudia, Bright Eyes Soul, who was tiring at the line. Racing. Big Time Spirit, a fair beginning. Now Corborn Mill leads out. Big Time Spirit goes to it quickly. Over on the outside there, You Betcha Becky trying to work into the race, and Premier Prince is thereabouts too. Get back to Consummate Ease is followed through there by Watershamazzle, Hanover State Billy Marlowe. Big Time Spirit away for the prize. Corborn Mill chasing hard but in vain. Further back then to Consummate Ease and Premier Prince. Big Time Spirit in easily on Corborn Mill. Then Consummate Ease and Premier Prince was the next to go by. Billy Marlowe made up a wee bit of ground with You Betcha Becky. Hanover State Watershamazzle.